everyone, I have a nice cup of tea in my new Buzz Lightyear mug that someone gave me at stage door. I'm wearing my favourite cosy jumper. It is 10:53 in the morning and I have 45 minutes before I need to go to work, and I want to tell you about this amazing, incredible project called 1 Million Lovely Letters that was started up by Jodie Ann Bickley. When I met with a publisher a few months ago for my own book, they gave me a few books that they'd published just to give me an idea of the sorts of people and the sorts of things that they work with. One of those books was 1 Million Lovely Letters, and upon reading the blurb, I knew that I had to read it as soon as possible. Jodie is a writer and a poet, but in September 2011 she contracted a brain infection called meningoencephalitis. I think I've pronounced that right, but I'm not entirely sure. That, teamed with what they suspected to be a mini stroke, left her paralysed down the right side of her body, meaning she'd have to learn how to walk and write again. When you're reading the book, you can tell how much pain she was in and how much of a struggle it was to pull through it. But the inspirational thing about Jodie is the fact that while she was pulling herself through it, she wasn't just thinking of herself, and she wasn't just thinking about how she was gonna get better. She was constantly thinking of all of the people in the world who also feel like her and also have to struggle every day. So on one particularly dark night of her, she set up 1millionlovelyletters.com. It was a website where she invited strangers to email her and tell her why they were feeling down and why they needed a lift. Then Jodie would sit down and write a lovely letter to them, what she calls a hug in an envelope. She'd just write to them things that maybe they already know but have just forgotten. The fact that they are wonderful and brilliant people and they deserve to be happy and loved. Jodie also has ME, which is chronic fatigue syndrome, which is physically and mentally draining, but still, to this date, she's written over 3,000 letters to strangers, to people she doesn't even know, who she just thinks deserve to be happy and not feel the way that she's felt in the past. And I think that's so inspiring and just incredible. So the reason I'm making this video is twofold. One, you should all read 1 Million Lovely Letters. It's incredible. I cried so many times out of sheer happiness on the train, and it just restores all of your faith in the world and human kindness, and just the fact that there are people like Jodie out there, amazing. The second reason is because Jodie needs our help. Since she set up this project 15 months ago, she's written 3,000 letters, she's got 4,000 more requests in her email inbox, and she's written to people in over 30 countries. The project just keeps growing. So she has set up a Kickstarter for 1 Million Lovely Letters. She wants to raise £10,000, which will be split up and spent like this. £3,000 will be used to buy 5,000 stamps, a mixture of second class and worldwide postage. £1,200 will pay for tea and travel for 3 volunteers a week to go and help her sort through the piles of letters at Lovely Letters HQ. £1,500 for the year will pay the travel expenses for Jodie to go and take the project out in workshop form. £324 will go towards a PO box where people can send in their own lovely letters. £780 will stock Lovely Letters HQ with all of the pens and paper and stationery and glitter that they need to write the lovely letters. And £3,200 will go towards living costs for Jodie, because not only is she spending all of this time writing these amazing letters to these amazing people, but she's also going to be working a part-time job to try and earn more money to keep the project going. So with that £3,200 going towards the living costs, it means she can dedicate even more time to the project. She needs to raise £10,000 in 29 days. Basically, I just think this is an incredible project. If you guys like it too, then, you know, even if you can't pledge any money, just spread the word. Start retweeting the link. I will put the link under the video so you can go and look at it and check it out in full and then share it if you want to. I just really want to see her get that £10,000 and make this project grow even further, because I think it's incredible that she's reminding people of things that they probably already know but have just forgotten, and is reminding them what great people they are and that there is happiness out there and there is love and hope. And even though they can't see it, it's still there. Even if you can't pledge money or you can't share the link, at least read the book, because it's great. As the majority of you know, I'm currently in Les Miserables playing Eponine Thénardier, or the most friend-zoned character of any fictional creation. Eponine is completely and utterly in love with Marius, to the point where she will do anything just to make him happy.